What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and I'm back with another Flash reaction. We are on season 3, episode 11, which was called Dead or Alive, like the Bon Jovi song. We saw at the end of last episode that a girl popped through a portal, and she had a picture of HR, a little handheld projector of some kind. Anyway, why don't we just get into this episode? I'm really looking forward to it, and we'll chat a bit after. Alright. Boop.
Fortunately, our team has a secret weapon of its own.
What?
A man of science, a man of action, and that man's name is H.R. Wells. Look who has a vortex cannon.
They saved us! They saved us! Who are you?
A bus full of cheerleaders and the bus is
Can we get your picture?
Yes. Like who?
Well, word on the street is there's a new arms dealer in town with access to sophisticated weaponry like the gun that Plunder used.
Don't you think that's something for the police to handle?
I'm still a journalist, Barry. I can't hide from the world because of what you saw.
I just remembered she's a journalist.
You know.
Yay.
Is this me? Why is he an astronaut?
It's eye on the ball, Barry, okay? Now.
Like, seriously, how many times have they replaced the doors in CC Jitters? They really need to invest in, like, metal.
Thank you very much.
She can vibe like
Gotcha.
Cisco.
Freeze! How'd you get in here?
You know what they say.
Did you
Every time
not
a door
see the
closes-
broken door, or...
You can vibe? Oh, I like it.
Slow down there. Let's just talk about this. Like two adults. Over coffee, or maybe dinner, if you prefer that. There's a great Thai place up the road if you like Thai.
Come on.
I'm Cisco, by the way. You must be Gypsy. It's nice to meet you.
Well, you showed me yours. Only fair I show you mine.
Oh, no!
I see you've got a lot to learn about your power.
Damn.
Like that? They do that. That's cool.
You've got an hour to get your affairs in order, and then you are coming back with me.
Well, already.
Adios, Cisco.
Oh, Señora Español.
What an accent. So she takes you back to Earth 19, and what, you pay a fine?
The punishment for unauthorized breach travel on my Earth, it's death.
Death?
You're about 20.
Maybe we do. Maybe by letting him go back to his Earth, it changes your future and prevents Cyrus's death.
Has a point.
I gotta go see her.
Barry said that in Flashpoint, you and I were a brother-sister crime-fighting team. I say we make that a reality again.
Shouldn't we ask Barry first?
No, this is just between us, Wally. We can do this together.
Played, Wally. Iris is pretty good at this.
A real rule? By the laws of Earth 19, I hereby challenge you for possession of H.R. Wells. If you want, we can solve this another way. There's a great spot for drinks.
You realize trial by combat is to the death?
Yeah.
Take it you also want the customary 24 hours to prepare?
That's why I want the customary.
Yes, you do.
I would love to take advantage of the customary 24 hours if you don't mind. Lay it out for me. What are my chances here? Scale of 1 to 10.
She's gonna kill you.
It's a pretty solid one, mate.
You have the same powers Gypsy does, right? Jimmy, she's not doing anything you can't do.
Much better.
Caitlin, why don't you get the medical bay prepared in the meantime?
Why does she need to set up the medical bay?
For when you beat her. When you beat her, she's gonna need medical attention. Because you will beat her. I have every faith that you're going to beat her.
God, I love Juliet.
We need to work on your interpersonal skills.
I was already trying.
Too much love for two people. And when that happens, you know in your heart that the only solution is to make your family a little bigger.
Okay, I'm gonna need a second.
Oh, Dad, hey, listen to me very closely. This is so important to me.
Oh, God.
Thanks for the chat. Okay,
That
bye.
is cold, guys. Can't be doing that to somebody.
Can she do that? I mean, I thought this whole trial by combat thing had rules.
Which apparently we broke when we tried to get the drop on her.
Well, that wasn't very clever, was it? A deal's a deal. Should be honored.
You know what?
I should do a quick recon.
Yeah, thorough. We don't want to miss anything, okay?
Be back in a you-know-what.
Why do I think Iris just wanted to get rid of him, and he fell for it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Are you crazy? This will rip a hole right through you.
Everyone's gotta go sometime, right? And I'm pretty sure today just isn't my day.
The point is, you had you and your brother out there in danger. And for what? A story? And where the hell were you?
Dad, this is more than just a story for me.
Yeah, which you almost got shot for.
I'm afraid. What if I end up just like my mom? Just gone without making a mark, without leaving anything behind.
Gypsy just vibed me her location. Let's do this.
She can vibe to him. I like that.
I don't think.
How do you want to do this? Westworld style, back to back, 10 paces, turn and shoot?
No.
Damn!
Gonna be the dead man.
Oh. Ooh, girl! You done did it now!
Ooh! Look at this little standoff. Like it. Where's this?
There too.
There's two! This is awesome. This is like a living game of Portal. That's a volcano.
You and I resonate on a similar frequency. I can feel it, yet you allow your fear and insecurity to hold you back. That's why you're gonna lose.
Interesting that she knows that. I like that.
I won.
You won! Yeah, you won!
She must have been having an off day. What?
Okay, but if you tell them that you killed me, then
You will never go back to Earth 19. Ever.
That's harsh.
So don't worry. The Flash is gonna save you.
Speaking about himself in the third person. They're so cute.
The first Wells told me my time would come to be a hero, that it was my job to show up, to be ready for when it did. Be ready.
Yeah.
Because one day you might need to save my ass.
I love Cisco.
I'm not gonna save Iris from Savitar.
What?
You are.
Well, kids, that was a great episode. That was really enjoyable. Let's see, some of my favorite part. I love me some Cisco. I really, really do. I think that Carlos Valdez, who plays the role, I think he's so understated. And the few moments that he's given to shine in this show, he always just nails it. And this episode was no different. You know, we haven't really delved much more into Cisco's vibing power since, I'd say, last season. And I understand why. Like, they talked about how Cisco is having mixed feelings about this whole having abilities thing, based on what he's witnessed of some of the not so great metas so far. But I'm glad that in this episode we got to, again, see a little bit more. Like last season when we went to Earth 2, we got to see Reverb, and that gave us an idea of what Cisco is potentially able to do with his powers. And now through Gypsy, again, we're seeing, you know, she's kind of a mirror, if anything, of Cisco and what he could potentially be. She showed Cisco, I hope she showed Cisco, that he can still get to the potential of his powers, but not necessarily go evil like Reverb did or like Killer Frost. I also really liked Iris in this episode. Man, again, I love Candace Patton. I love Iris's character, and one of the biggest problems that this show has is that they just haven't explored more about this character. I mean, Iris, I'm glad that the writers at least, I guess, somewhat acknowledged that when she gave her speech to Barry about how she doesn't want to just be remembered as the girlfriend and daughter and the sister, because that's primarily what the show, the boxes the show has put her in these 3 seasons up until now. She's really just been either Eddie's girlfriend, Joe's daughter, the object of Barry's affection, but not really her own person, her own character with her own agenda and desires and wants. And that's just not fair because she's a character. Every character deserves that. I would really love it if the show would spend more time letting these characters flesh out on their own and have their own kind of mini arcs. I know it's about Barry and that's the way it should stay. To have a really rich, full show when you have a big, talented cast like this, you need to be able to give these side characters a little bit of richness, a little bit of fullness so that they can enhance the entire canvas of the show and not just put it all on Grant's character and on Grant, because that's a lot of responsibility. But I really liked seeing that very fierce and confident side of Iris. We haven't seen a lot of it in this season, well actually since probably season 1. And so I really like seeing that. And the truth is, investigative journalism, people who are in that field take risks all the time. They put themselves in compromising positions all the time to get the story, to get the expose. So it's not really out of character per se for her job, which this show constantly forgets that she has. Point is, I'm glad that they remembered Iris as a journalist, and as a journalist, she does have to take risks at times to get those big stories. So, and of course she already knew, she had a backup plan. She knew Wally was there. You know, I think she knew that somehow, some way he was gonna get to her on time. But I understand the overall arc that's there, that Iris might be going through a bit of a dark time right now, and that's completely understandable. And finally, just the Cisco Gypsy stuff was really cute. I like that they were kind of, the whole fight between them was kind of just some really weird foreplay. They clearly like each other, and I love that she mentioned that her and Cisco vibe on the same frequency, so that essentially means that I think that they can probably vibe to each other, even though she can't technically travel to another dimension, or she's not supposed to travel to Earth 2, or Earth 1, sorry, to visit Cisco. They can vibe each other. It's like weird kind of like, I don't know, extra sensory text messaging, I guess. Julian on the team, love it. Love it. I know he's a snot. I know he's a bit of a dick, but it's natural. Like, I mean, poor Tom Felton, I'm sure he's a sweetheart in real life, but he does a really good job of playing the arrogant jerk, and it continues here. It just feels natural. Like, I mean, you can tell that Julian is not being a jerk for the sake of being a jerk. It's just his disposition. It's just, he's like that. Sometimes that team needs somebody to come in and be like, that was a sweet pep talk, but that's not gonna save lives. This plan is. He showed that he can really kind of cut through the emotional crap and look at things logically, and that's what the team kind of needs, a bit of that right now. Super great episode, guys. I really enjoyed this one. It was a nice change up. Well done show. This season's been great. Like, season 3 has been just rocking it. So I'm definitely looking forward to next week, which looks like we're getting another Iris heavy-ish episode. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Thanks so much for watching this with me, guys. It was a lot of fun as usual. And if you like this video, please click like. And if you want to see more of this geeky face, go ahead and subscribe. And we will see you again soon. Have a great one. Until next time. See ya.